Yeah. Know what I mean? Fly, fuck, you know what I'm saying? All these hoes flop. I'm fly like a spaceship. I hop at the back with 2 hoes.
Our first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna pull our hood latch, pop the hood. So I'm gonna be putting the tow mirrors on today, take that one off. So we're gonna pop our hood, push it all the way up because it's shocks. We're gonna take this off. Actually, no, we'll leave positive on. And we're gonna take the ground off. So I have to grab an 8mm to get that off, because you always want to take off your battery. So actually, I'm gonna start by grabbing this. I'm gonna set up a little shop table over here, and then once that's set up, I can grab all my tools, bring them out here to my workspace. There we go. Now I'll grab a piece of a board or something. This is actually what we use to make the sub box in my truck. So this over here, all the way at the end. Then grab that bag and this. So we take this in this bag. Now this can go here. This can go over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open. Take this and just throw it in my truck. Then we're gonna take this out of here. Then, okay, it's already unloosened. Need an 8mm, so 8. Grab a short one. I don't need a deep dish for that. 8. Then the extension piece, and the adapter piece. This goes here. Loosen it. That's loose enough. Wiggle that off. Put it down there where it won't touch it again. Alright, now we're going to figure out, put that down, take this, pop this off. This is piece number 1 of the mirror. I have to pop off. Pop these out. So I'm going to place them here. So that's going to be the top, then middle, and then the bottom one. Go there. Okay, so those look like 10 or 11 mils. Let me actually, I already disconnected the battery, never mind. So we'll take 10, 11, 10, 11, just so I can fit them in there because they're deep dish. Because this is going to be a little bit of a pain. So this is the 11. It's a little loose. Okay, so we'll go with the 10. Or the 11, the 10 doesn't fit. So 10, then the 11 goes back. We're going to take this 11, put this 8 back, put this in there. That'll fit right on there. Let's see if I can get it to fit in here to hold the mirror. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to have to grab an extension for that. Or a deep dish. I'm just going to grab a deep dish for that. Never mind. Oh, they're up here. What did I say? It was an 11. So we take that out, put it on there, and then put it in there, loosen. Definitely don't want to lose any of these. These tow mirrors actually came with new ones, but I'm going to use the originals. Okay, there we go. So with this truck, you see you have to come in here. Okay, that one's out. Now there's one more down there and another one down here. The one down there looks like it's another size. Yeah, so that one's gonna be a 10. So that bottom one's a 10, so we're gonna come here, grab a 10, take this out, take this small extension, that back in. 10, the extension, put this socket there for now. Yep, see, that fits a lot better. So now we're gonna take this, get in there. Okay, make sure there's nothing in there, that's all good. Okay, bolts in here, the washer's still on the mirror. So I'm gonna go get my needle noses, I'm gonna grab this out, and then I'm gonna loosen that last bolt, and the mirror should start coming off. So we'll go in here, needle nose, these are my longer ones. So we'll take these ones. Okay, so if you ever drop something, make sure you follow it to the ground, because if not, you're losing it. You're never getting that back if you don't follow it. So now we take 10 off, and make sure you're using the right sizes, because if you use the wrong size, you're definitely going to strip out a bolt. Okay, so now you're going to want to reach over and hold it. Okay, so this is the tough part. So lesson learned, open your mirror, or open your window. So you're going to want to just pull it on out of there. I'm just gonna let it hang like that for a second so I can run around quickly. Perfect. So now you're gonna, okay, so I have to take the door panel off of this one. That's gonna be fun. A 7mm. I'm gonna need this again, and then I also need screwdriver, knife, something plastic. You gotta take this off, so we have to take the whole door panel off, so I'm just gonna use my knife. You just gotta pry this up. There you go. Now that that's out, you're gonna want to disconnect this. Okay, alright, so here we go. This one will just pop right out of there like that. This one will pop out like, you want to push this in. See this little clip here piece? You gotta push it and then pull at the same time. So it's a little tough to do. There you go. You just gotta get a little bit of wiggle. So you gotta push and then there you go. So that's off. Now the next piece we gotta, so make sure you don't lose anything. You want to keep everything organized. So I'm going to take these pieces because I know exactly where they came from. Throw them right here on my toolbox. So that's one good thing. If you have a big table, you can put all your parts on a table. I don't have a big table. So next, that has to come out. Or you can take your knife again or something. Just pry it down in here. Push that end in. So I can see it. Then soon peel out. Do not break this. This is like a $80 piece. The one on my other door is broken. I wasn't too happy about that. So, I mean, it came like that. It's a free truck. I got it from my grandma. So now I'm going to take my extension, my 7mm. I'm going to take out this bolt. Make sure to have your hand hovering so you have it, because you're going to need it. So this, you don't want to lose anything, especially a bolt or a nut. So what I did, because I took this off first, I actually put it in there. So you actually don't need to take this bolt out. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, maybe you do. I don't know. I'll figure that out in a second. Forget. So then the next bolt, the last 7mm is down here. I got big hands, so this isn't easy. There we go. That's out. Save that over there. Put this back down. Now the whole panel should pop. At least this top piece should pop off. Now, you just gotta pry it around different places just to get it to come off. Just give me 1 second, I'll get it off and I'll cut to when it's off. Trick to pulling this out, the door panel, is you gotta pull this upwards, so you push it up and then pull away. But be careful because this is still gonna be attached. So once you get the door panel away, just reach your arm up and around and twist it this way and pull it out and it'll come right out. So I actually have aftermarket LEDs in there. I have aftermarket LEDs up in here. I could have made a video about that, completely forgot about it, didn't think about it. So our wire for that should be up here somewhere. Hang on, I'm gonna stop peeling that away, just give me 1 sec. I'm pretty sure the door speakers come out. Let me just check one more thing, give me 1 second. Speakers gotta come out next. It's supposed to be a 5.5, but so just grab a 6, unless you have. Okay, so my 6 doesn't fit, and my 5 doesn't fit. So I'm gonna grab, instead of trying to rig this up and use something wrong and strip it out and mess it up, going to try to find. So it should. This one should work. Never taken these ones out yet, so let's see. 1, 2, 3. As I work my way across, I'm going to put it back as long as I can get my finger in. So that's half. This should be 7/16. Now that I got that 11:30 seconds, can go back. That was 3/8. I just need to get over here to the quarter. These just aren't easy to come out. They're brand new. This should pry it up. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to try these two. So I'm going to try the quarter first. Okay, that's way too big. Try this. None of these work. I think I had something inside the garage. Yeah, so neither of those work. Just give me 1 sec. I'm gonna try to figure something out. I just had to look down here. So it's gonna be a 7/32, and you're gonna take this right here. Take your 7 off of there. Well, unless you're just using ratchets, it's fine. Then you're gonna. So I'm actually going to end up replacing these. So I'm going to get the measurements for them while I'm here, because I do need to replace them. I would like to replace them, because this is a 15-inch sub from Sundown Audio, and these don't make the best sound, so I want to replace them. So to pop this out, you're just going to push this tab right here and wiggle. Now your door speaker's out. So right here it should say, doesn't say what it is. Okay, so I'll look it up, figure it out. So this is gonna go here. Here's my neighbor. So the power cable should be right here. Alright, give me 1 second. Let me just. You're just gonna push and then wiggle it out again. So this one's actually a little weird. You gotta push it in a weird spot. It's a weird angle. So you can wiggle it out of here. I'm not gonna, but so you just gotta push it and pull. There we go. So now that's out. You can tuck that in there. So I put this bolt back in. So now we're gonna take this, put that back, take the 11, take it. So now I gotta hold this. That's gonna be a pain to get out. But I'm gonna have to make it work. Okay. Now all of this should just come right out of there. Would you look at that? So now your old mirror is out. There we go. So now we're gonna take this. I'm gonna fold it up, throw it on here. Now we have to put the other one back in. First I gotta get that bolt out of there, because I need that. Actually, we'll see. I'll figure it out. I'll get it out of there somehow. Next step. So this has to be one has to be ran down, then the other, then the last one, and then there's still one more that I gotta run down in there. So now this has to go up in there somehow. I have to get it to fit. Give me 1 second. Let me fit that in there. Okay, I might have to take this apart to get it in. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. So I'm gonna have to take this all out again, one at a time. So take this one out. And then one of them. Let me just see. So this whole push should pop. Let me just get this out of here. So this one's gonna come out, and this one's gonna come out. There we go. So now you just gotta pull this apart, put this back down. There we go. So now this I'll plug in once I get it back up here. This actually might connect right into there. No, it won't. This will connect right into there. So we take this, put this down in there. So make sure you grab the right mirror. You don't put the wrong one on the wrong side. Should be pretty self-explanatory, but you never know. So that just got to be pried in there. Okay, that's down in there. So now you're gonna take it. Try to line up the holes. So this is why you want to put your mirror on, because, that's why you want to leave your window open. I'm gonna have to grab a ratchet strap or something. Just a way to hold the mirror in. Or hold it upwards. Okay, so all that fits fine. So one thing I'll just leave it right there for a second. Walk around, grab it, and now we gotta hook it up this way. This side. So you're gonna want to reach your hand up in here, find the wire, pull it through, pull that through, pull. So now you're gonna want to hold it here. I have the new bolts in my pocket. We'll take this one for right now. This fits. You're gonna want to switch this over to on or tighten. Do not over tighten them. You will not have a good day. Then this one's gonna go here. Okay, so I actually have to loosen this one. Back on tighten. Take this one, put it in here, put it here, push. Really push it. I'll come back when I get that one in. Got this one, got this one. So if you can't get this one in, get this one in, the bottom one down here. Then you're gonna pull this towards you, this mirror, and then you're gonna tighten it. So now we just gotta keep tightening them evenly to make sure the gap is properly set. So now I gotta switch to this, because I did use the bolts that they gave me. So just keep switching in between the bolts. So the mirror is brought in all the way. So when that locks up, that means you're good. Next one, this one. You want it to lock up like that. Last one. Alright, so now if you come over here, make sure that's all tapped back in. Now you got your mirror on. So that's all set. So now's the time where you deal with the wiring, which is a pain. So you take this wire, run it up through here, and this is when you put your adapter piece back on. That connects, and you tuck all this back in there. Since mine's not supposed to really have these mirrors on it, just gonna connect this. So now all my power mirrors and stuff will work, but I'm not gonna have the turn signals up there working or anything like that. So that goes there. And so the other side's just gonna be the exact same thing. You're just gonna repeat the process. Back together, so that just clips in. You're gonna hold it up here. You're gonna line up. See how I have that hole lined up there? Now you're gonna take one of your bolts, look through here, line it up again, and just get it in there a little. Then you're gonna take your last three. You're gonna go diagonal just so you have it lined up and you know you can't cross thread anything. You're gonna want to go there, across. In these you do not want to over tighten these. You will be having a bad day. So I'm gonna lock the trigger so I can't even use it and just go like a normal ratchet on it. Actually, so we'll go start pattern on these. So that one's good. That one's good. That one's good. So now you're gonna take. So that's good. These are all tightened. So just go through, double check, that's all plugged in. So now you're gonna take this, which while it's out, shake it out. I'm gonna pick all that up in a second. Still some stuff trapped down in here. So now we're gonna pick up this stuff because you don't want to drop, you don't want to litter. Take it, throw it inside the vehicle just so you don't forget about it. Now you're gonna want to take this, shove it down in there, shove all those in, so they sit. Now you're gonna twist, now it's locked. Now you're gonna have to pick it up again. Make sure you clear these. Make sure everything in the bottom's locked in. Make sure you have all of these cable or all these connectors. So I missed one down here, but it's all in. That's all set, that's all set, that's all together. So now you're gonna take this with your 7mm, unlock the trigger if you're using one of a ratchet. Then you're gonna wanna connect the top one first. Hang on. So I can't see the hole. So let me do this bottom one first. Okay, so it's the whole thing's gotta come down again. Or still. There we go. Now the holes line up. I got on loosen. I switched it. So that's good. That's good. Door handle's good, so now we're going to take this. So This one came from here. Yeah, the green came from the back. The blue came from the middle. This came from the front. So now you're gonna go, remember, this way, then down and push. Now you're gonna take this piece, clip back in, hit, clip back in. So remember, top, middle, bottom, and then you're gonna wanna take this piece, clip it back in. Now we're gonna take all this, put it back here, put this here, this here. These are gonna go in the garbage. I'll leave them there for right now. You're gonna take this, make sure it's on tighten. I'm gonna take the 8mm again, take the battery, throw the battery back on. That's all set. I can close my hood. Now that's installed tow mirror.
I tried to stop, but I can't stop. I just can't stop clicking the button. I don't know. All I remember was she wear the Skechers, the light up ones. Shawty bar with the Skechers on. Follow, how do you have?